Okay, so this is what I ended up doing. I ended up taking a photo with my cell phone of everybody's pumpkins that you drew in the class. Then I brought them into a program called Photoshop that you're seeing right now. I had to take out the backgrounds, cut them out. Then I had to resize them all. And then I had to make some cuts around them and cut them out. And this is, I'm showing you some of the tools I'm using to cut it out. And I helped, I used the lasso tool and I used, a couple of other tools. And every image I did was different depending on what the background was. I ended up using Quick Mask to help me get closer to the image and a little bit neater cuts. As you can see me doing right here. I just go around the whole image, and then I end up switching over, clicking back the button on the toolbox of Quick Mask. And of course I did a neater job on yours. I'm just showing you in a quick example. And changing the brush sizes and changing from white to black on the toolbox. So I erase or add on red. And the red is going to be the space that's not selected. So it's going to select the pumpkin and the flower, and then what happens is I inverse the selection and I delete it, making it transparent. So when I bring it into the next program, it is then transparent for you. You see I'm just checking the size out, making sure the size is fine, and we'll go into the program and I won't have to resize it there. I did automate batch some of the files to make them smaller in a big giant group, so it went by faster, but I still had to cut each individual pumpkin out by itself. And so what I'm doing now is making sure it's the correct pixels for the other program. Using the crop tool, I'm able to tell the exact dimensions I would want it to be. And no matter how small or large I now make this box, once I hit apply, or commit I should say, then what will happen is it will be the right size. I'm just showing you how it changed. And I save it. I did that to all 19 pumpkins. I also went back and I individually did some people's flowers and some of your suns and grass, a broom. I even added a little broom, so I ended up cutting the broom out by itself too. Okay, so then I brought all your files into After Effects, and I'm going to scroll down so you can see them all. I'm going to scrub this over to the side so you can see all your pictures in here. I brought them in as the originals after I flipped them and cropped them a little bit, and then I brought the cutouts in, and that's what you're seeing here, the ones I cut out, where it goes to 1 and 2. Alright, and then I ended up doing little special effects on each one of them, so I'm going to click on this one, I'm going to see where he's at. Let me scroll down and find him. He's pumpkin number 1. When I go to pumpkin number 1, I had options to transform him, and I had options to make keyframes. So if I go from this little dot right here to this little dot right there, you can notice he's rotating. And so he's rotating, and if I go down over here and I look, it's his position, so he's changing position, and down here I have him rotating. Six times. No, wait, I'm gonna wait for him to rotate. Let me put back in 0. Let me move this over here. From here to here. When he gets here, we'll have him rotate 5 times. Okay.
Motion detected at your front door.
So now when I play him, you see he comes in and he's going crazy, rotating. So that's what I did, and I ended up putting in credits and text with all your names on it, and then I rendered it to another program. Yeah, another one called, it's right here, it's Media Encoder, so it's right here, this is the other one, Adobe Media Encoder, and this is where I render it and send it to YouTube or to my desktop or to a drive of some sort to save.